The Liberty City Police Department has around 40,000 police officers who each serve many different roles, most notably walking the beat on patrol all throughout Liberty City. They reign in a complete operational status over Liberty City, meaning they are the primary law enforcement organization in the city even if the FIB and NOOS have a presence there. The uniforms of the LCPD resemble that of the New York Police Department, NYPD. The aviation unit of the LCPD has a fleet of police Mavericks that are on constant patrol. Aviation assistance can be summoned from one of the 4 police stations with aviation facilities. The police Mavericks can be seen often in the skies of Liberty City, most often patrolling with annihilators above major bridges such as the Hickey Bridge and East Borough Bridge, looking for potential signs of terrorism. The LCPD is known for its very aggressive techniques in pursuing crime, most notably saturating a high-crime area with dozens of police officers and patrol cars. They take the famous NYPD rationale of having a large police presence, ensuring prevention of and a quick response to crime. The LCPD, along with the NOOS and the FIB, become extremely aggressive when the player is wanted and continue to use deadly force against player even after the protagonist has died and grayed out. Despite their aggressive response if the player commits a crime, the LCPD can also assist the player if they are attacked by other NPCs. When the player reaches 2 stars, additional police vehicles are sent to the area, and the officers in the front passenger seats of the vehicles will step out wielding pump shotguns. At 3 stars, the NOOS Patriotism and Immigration Authority will join the fight with NOOS Patriots and NOOS Cruisers with LCPD officers firing on the player with shotguns and pistols, as well as a police Maverick to oversee the scene and follow fleeing suspects. At 4 stars, instead of LCPD officers in a police Maverick, the same helicopter is deployed with 2 NOOS Tactical Response Unit riflemen with carbine rifles and a NOOS pilot. On the ground, the police will deploy enforcers carrying 4 NOOS Tactical Response Unit officers and FIB Buffaloes carrying 4 FIB agents. Both of these are equipped with body armor, carbine rifles, SMGs, and pump shotguns, with pistols carried as a backup weapon. At 5 and 6 stars, the LCPD, NOOS and FIB will start to shoot out of their vehicles. There are 2 types of police officers that vary in their appearance and how they use the assigned equipment. Overweight officers are more passive in their roles and are more prominent in their patrol vehicles. When pursuing a suspect, they cannot run as fast as the average suspect and are seen wielding their pistols in 2 hands. Fit officers are somewhat better trained and are more determinant of their actions. When pursuing a suspect, they are likely to catch them, and will sprint after the suspect if they also attempt to sprint. They can also use pump shotguns and carbine rifles, in addition to pistols and sniper rifles. At sea, the LCPD is equipped with police predators, which appear when the player has 3 stars or more. The boats carry a police officer that pursues the player, with 2 police officers armed with carbine rifles at the back who will use deadly force against the player. It should be noted that for the first time in the series, LCPD officers will not hesitate to commandeer civilian vehicles, should no police vehicles be available to them. If necessary, the LCPD will take any ground vehicle, regardless of its performance or speed. In GTA 4, there were supposed to be female police officers. One can be spotted in the first GTA for official trailer, meaning they were cut late in development. Even though they are known for using lethal force, the LCPD is much more realistic in nature than its counterpart in GTA 5. They will tolerate much of the player's actions. The player can even point a gun at an officer and the officer will not physically engage the player, although this will incur a 1-star wanted level and incur a verbal reaction from the officer. There is an occasional glitch where if the player hits a police vehicle at very high speeds, the player will not gain a wanted star for an unknown reason. The occupants of the police vehicle will simply ignore the fact the player hits them. Sometimes, if the player attains a 1-star wanted level in front of a particular police officer, known internally as MY Cop Black 2, he might say, and out comes Roscoe. This is a reference to the Dukes of Hazzard, where the Hazzard County Sheriff is named Roscoe P. Coltrane. In an artwork of some LCPD officers, one police officer is firing a Desert Eagle and another one is holding a pistol that resembles the Beretta M9. This is inaccurate, as the Desert Eagle is never used by the LCPD, and the Beretta M9 is not seen in the game.